and thanks for joining us. Yesterday we celebrated the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and the core message was love. The Immaculate Heart of Mary that we celebrate today in the same vein speaks of love, the greatest gift of God to humanity. The Immaculate Heart of Mary is a devotional name used to refer to the interior life of the Blessed Virgin Mary, her joys and sorrows, her virtues and hidden perfections, and above all, her virginal love for God the Father, her maternal love for her Son Jesus, and her compassionate love for all people. Today's Gospel reading is the episode in Jerusalem where Joseph and Mary went to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover because Jesus was 12 years old. But even after the feast, Jesus decided to stay behind in Jerusalem. He remained there in the company of teachers in the temple, listening to them and asking questions. And we're told that all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and answers. Our focus today is the fact that the parents of Jesus were worried and anxious about Jesus' whereabouts. And this is exactly what every responsible parent would have done. But here is the extraordinary in that episode. Mary appears, and instead of hurling her abuses on her son, she asks, "Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously." And Jesus replies with a time bomb. "Why is it that you sought me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" And we're told he went down with them and was obedient to them. But even at that, the whole experience was weird and strange for the parents. But what did they do? Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. There lies the extraordinary, the grace she had to accept God's will and to sift them through the help of the Holy Spirit. That made her heart immaculate, and that is what we celebrate this day. From Mary's pure and spotless heart, a heart open to the will of God, she gave her fiat. "I am the handmaid of the Lord, let it be done to me." And it was her fiat that gave the world Jesus. Although Jesus was never lost because he always knew where he had to be at any time, he was at times in his Father's house and about his Father's business. Mary in her humility knew that she would not be able to fully comprehend Jesus' response, and thus treasured these things and pondered them in her heart. Since her heart was a heart full of the love of God, she allowed Jesus to do what he had to do. This is an expression of her responsiveness. The fiat, therefore, is an invitation to surrender each day to the divine will of God. Like the Blessed Virgin Mary, let ours be, "I am the handmaid of the Lord, let it be done to me according to your will." The truth is that each of us has got plans and daily itinerary and goals we set to accomplish in life. But these are only minute, tiny, little, minuscule, insignificant plans when compared to God's plan for us. The prophet Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "Yes, I alone know the plans I have in mind for you," Yahweh declares. Plans for peace, not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. So why can't we abandon ourselves to that plan? That is precisely what the Blessed Virgin Mary did, and that is what we celebrate this day. Our reflection continues after the break.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. of your womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen.
Welcome back. It is the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. We can say that the mystery of the redemption took shape beneath the heart of the Virgin of Nazareth when she pronounced her fiat. From then on, under the special influence of the Holy Spirit, this heart, the heart of both a virgin and a mother, has always followed the work of her Son and has gone out to all those whom Christ has embraced and continues to embrace with inexhaustible love. For that reason, her heart must have the inexhaustibility of a mother. And so to honor Mary's heart is to honor her total dedication to God. As she pondered in her heart the mysteries of Jesus' infancy and childhood, she must have done the same for all the mysteries of his life, his death, and resurrection. This feast suggests that Mary is the greatest of the mystics, totally wrapped up in God and committed to God's will. Her spirituality is a model for all the members of the Church. In her footsteps, may our mothers grow in virtue, sifting in their hearts with the help of the Holy Spirit how to unite our families and groom our children in the fear of God. And may we all who participate in this celebration today abandon ourselves to God's will as she expressed in the fiat. Immaculate Heart of Mary, make our hearts like unto yours. Amen. Thanks for staying with us. Join us again.